Alright, what's up YouTube? It's CryptoMancer and I have my homie Lance with me, and we're just
What's
gonna
up,
be
guys? How's it going?
just doing some live TA, some live FA about Verge and everything like that, and some other coins possibly, and just doing what we always do. So while I'm sharing out the links of the stream, I'm gonna have Lance talk about some stuff about Verge and all that. So there you go.
All right, so just wanted to cover some recent news in the Verge space. And this is actually has a catalyst rather than just pumps and dumps. And this catalyst actually is coming from another coin, Litecoin. I'm sure most of you guys have heard that the Litecoin Foundation has partnered with TokenPay. TPay is their acronym. Uh, this could be big things for Verge fam out there because everybody knows that XVG and TPay have one of the closest relationships in the cryptoverse, you know, and with the Litecoin Foundation having acquired that 9.9% stake in the web bank, which is WEB Bank is I believe it's a bank based out of
In like
Sweden.
Germany, right? No, Germany,
Is it
right?
Germany?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so somewhere in Europe, they're going to be accepting. They're going to have fiat pairings to Litecoin, XVG, and TPay. I'm hoping that's not confirmed, but that's just what I'm going to assume. But along with that, that's going to lead with the rolling out of the debit cards, Litecoin debit card, XVG debit card, because that is something that a lot of XVG holders are looking forward to, is actually being able to spend their Verge through the format of a debit card, to be able to
Mhm.
buy, household things and things on the internet, comparable to like Amazon, you put on your Verge debit card and buy whatever you want online. Um, There's also the aspect of TokenPay's decentralized exchange. It's called eFin. That's going to be supporting XVG and LTC base pairs. So XVG and LTC are going to be the base pairings to where that's where all your money is going to be flowing in from. So this
Mhm.
could lead to XVG's price pumping up, somewhere between 10 to maybe even 20 cents, if this takes off smoothly. Um, but yeah, just in short, the partnership with the Litecoin Foundation and TokenPay has, been boosted by the acquisition of that bank, and that's going to be bringing in uh, bigger things for XVG.
Mm. Okay. Well.
But basically now, Litecoin, TokenPay, and Verge, they're all tied up, and they're TokenPay and Litecoin, they're just all part of the Verge fam now.
Okay. Well,
So
that shit's pretty dope. Yeah, I
so I'd
mean,
say,
Litecoin's pretty popular, and TPay has been, or TokenPay has definitely been just dropping a bunch of a bunch of like news, man. Just every time they're always coming out with new listings and exchanges and all that other stuff. So that's just pretty cool, honestly. Cause
yeah,
I,
definitely.
I do follow them on Twitter, so they're always coming out with some shit, tweeting some shit. So,
Yeah, definitely. They got a
but
lot of stuff coming up on their roadmap. Here
yeah.
at the end of the year, they're actually for Q4. I think they're supposed to have their iOS wallet coming
Mm,
out,
mm,
so that's going to be a big move. iOS is a large audience. You know what I mean?
right. Okay. Shit. See that shit I didn't even know about, honestly. But
Yeah.
okay, shit. Well, all right. So let's get into some TA. Let's go over Verge real quick since we were talking about Verge. So I guess we can go over some Verge TA or whatever. So this is on the 15 minute right here. So as you can see, we just kind of fell out from this trend line here, and now we're bouncing right up here. So you could call this a like ascending triangle, possibly. if we were to try to find a matchup with the Bollinger Bands and one of these bands down here. Okay, and that's just because it makes more sense to me that way. I feel like because eventually this blue line is going to run up and meet up with this red line, and they're both going to just kind of cruise along this trend line here. So this is a definite trend, and we definitely see like a ascending wedge right here. So as for where this would break out at, what you want to do is you want to just take the distance from the top of the trend here, and from the bottom to the bottom, and then put it right at the breakout point right there. So what if we were to break out of this wedge with volume and everything, what we're looking at is 380. That's what we're looking at. So we're looking to go up about 20 sats if we were to dip up, well, go up and break this resistance at 367. Okay, but that's only if we break it. If we don't break it, then we're gonna go down. And how much we're gonna go down? It's probably back to here, probably back to about 350, 348, somewhere around there. But that wouldn't make much sense because Bitcoin just went up like $600, $700. So that wouldn't make sense for us to drop down. But you never know, it could definitely still drop because the market is definitely unpredictable. So you just have to just kind of react to whatever it does. But we are looking, if from a bullish perspective, we're looking to definitely go up. Percent wise, let's see how much percent this is. If we were to buy in from here, bring it all the way up to here, we're looking at just about, let's see, 3.5%. Okay, so we're gonna go 3.5% before probably retracing either back to this trend line or probably, actually, yeah, this would make more sense, or to about 372, 370, somewhere around there. So that's what Verge is definitely looking like on the 15-minute. So for any and I do think that we are definitely going to break out because, as you can see, the RSI, because I didn't even have to chart this to see, but I forgot that I am doing live TA. So you can even see that the RSI has higher lows and even higher highs. But right here, this worries me, how we're just sitting here and we broke this RSI trend. So that's what kind of worries me. But this candle is still like being made, so just have to wait and see, honestly. So that's for Verge on the 15-minute. So now we're gonna look at Bitcoin. Okay, so I wanted to do Bitcoin second because we were talking about Verge. So this is kind of keep the flow going. But so of Bitcoin, so Bitcoin went up a whole, this is a massive pump. Okay, I was here this morning when it pumped up like this, and I don't know. I saw it at 6,900, and then it just kept going up from there. So that was the first time I've ever seen Bitcoin go up that much, that fast, in that short amount of time. It was just insane. Okay, I took all my money and put it right into Bitcoin, and I sold it at like 7,400, and I was chilling for a little bit. So, and then I bought like a whole like Ethereum because why not? But yeah, so Bitcoin went up drastically, and I think this is definitely the start of a good recovery. I think that this is the start to reaching 10K, and once we hit 10K, where that, I feel like that'll be our bull market, our bull season. Once we hit 10K, maybe once we even go above 8K, that might be our bull season. You know what I mean? But this is definitely like a green. This is a true candle. Okay, that is a true candle right there. There's no other way to say it. Honestly, like whoever bought this shit up, yo, thank you, because this is a buy. All right, like people are now bullish on Bitcoin. I'm sure people are going long. As you can see, we're climbing. We were trying to cruising around 7,300, and now we're climbing. I'm pretty sure like tonight, tomorrow night, or probably tomorrow morning, something, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna continue to go up to like 7,800, something like that. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to even do TA on Bitcoin right now. You really just kind of just have to just go with your gut instinct, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You have to just go with your basic instinct as just a person. This shit is going up. There's no other way to say it. You know, like just. I'm not saying it's going up astronomical, or even. Let's have Lance even explain, like how did you feel when you saw Bitcoin going up like this, yo?
Well, well, it does honestly. It seems like this could be the beginning of, you know, the next. This could be the next, wave. You know what I'm saying? Because we're right here shortly, a couple weeks before the ETF decision, and I believe that's like the next big milestone, because that's going to either make or break a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because if it gets approved, I believe this pump right here is a lot of people getting into position in preparation for that ETF. And when it does get, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are on the fence about it. So if it does get approved, then I think we're going to see us go up. I don't know how high, but we're going to go up from there. And I'm just going to say it's going to be a lot. But if it doesn't get approved, then probably going to tank pretty hard.
Right.
That's like the next catalyst that everyone's building towards. So if it gets crushed, then there's nothing anyone can really do about that,
Right.
So,
Yeah, but if if the ETF does get rejected, that'd be some shit, yo. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
that'd be mad.
That wouldn't make any sense. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why it wouldn't get approved.
Right. Exactly.
With the way that the U.S. regulation is going, and maybe that could be the first step. If the ETF gets approved, that's a big stamp of approval from us, and maybe the rest of the world will follow suit.
Yeah.
And maybe China and Korea will drop their regulations and come on back into the market. And that could be the spark. Yeah,
right.
That could be the spark to make hopefully pass a 20K at some point.
Well, yeah. I never thought about that. Okay. Yeah, if I was China and I saw that America officially recognizes Bitcoin as something to be traded, you know what I mean, like as an asset type shit, then I'd probably follow suit with it,
Yeah, because once there's gonna be at some point, there's gonna be smaller waves on the way to it, but there's gonna be one giant wave of mass adoption at some point that's going to come. I'm not going to say when. It could be anywhere within a year to maybe 3 to 5 years from now. But eventually there's going to be a large wave that's going to sweep the nation, sweep the world. And if you're not in crypto, what the hell are you doing? It's going to be comparable to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be the next industry to boom. You know what I'm saying? This is like it's a baby. You know what I'm saying? And the baby has just come out of infancy to its adolescence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause if you think about it, we're only at 7,000. That's it. We're only at 7,000. Like a car costs more than Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think about it, we're only at $7,000. That's it, and we've seen 19,000. So that means that 19,000 is possible again. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. This is just honestly, we're just on one giant retrace.
Yeah.
Go on Bitcoin and just zoom all the way out. It's just one gigantic retrace. You know what I'm saying?
Following every single fib line to a T, which is nuts. But yeah, it follows every fib line to a T. Yep, that's just crazy.
So, it's only a matter of time. It's going up. It's going to take time. There's a lot of speculation, but it's going up.
Yeah.
So, like you said, there's no other way to put it. This shit's going up.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Even as we were talking, this shit went up like what, $30 or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Right. So if you're not in it, get in it, type shit. But all right, so next in line, we'll go over MTL, because I know one of people in my group, they wanted me to go over MTL not too long ago, so finally gonna go over it. just been really busy today, so I finally had some free time. So but so pretty much we're looking at MTL's 15 minutes. So this is until probably like 6 o'clock this morning. So pretty much all day, this is what MTL's been rocking with. So you see, this is like a triple top. So I believe that is a bearish reversal, if I'm not too sure. But let's not even worry about that. Let's just try to look at a wedge. That's those never lie. You know what I mean? Wedges never lie to you. So let's see if we can find a nice looking wedge here. And I think we did find one right about here. So this is our last our last like impulse buy right here, okay? And that's what we're all looking for, something. And we do have a match. And as we can see on the match that we've already started to break out of our wedge, low key. And you see this wedge also matches up with our blue line, so that just makes even more sense. So MTL right now is actually, it should be going up, as a matter of fact. So you buy in right now, and you bought in right at the, you're buying in at like the breakout, or if you're holding, you're going to go up. So give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, so MTL is definitely going to go up. So as at least that's what I'm going to assume, because actually let me not take from that wedge. Let's go from down here, because the Bollinger Band is sitting right here. So that is the flat line support, and that's the price going down while the support is being the same. But you see that we have some volume coming through, and our RSI here made a double bottom. So that means that we this is a RSI reversal, pretty much. So we're going to be moving up closer to the overbought area. So a pump up here would be good. And as to where we're going to go, you could take this trend line here, I mean this fib line, and probably 2161, or maybe just back up to this 100, this 100% right here would be where we would go. So 2085, so just up like 100 sats. That's about it. But this is on the hour as well, so probably until like later tonight or something like that. That's when we're going to be boosting up to there. But we might hit an impulse and go up, because all the alts are going up right now. You know what I mean? Because Bitcoin just went up, so everyone just took their money out, and now they're dishing it to all the alts. So just basically just keep holding. If you're holding metal, that's good. Well, I mean, if you're holding anything really, that's good. But if you're holding metal right now, expect a breakout very, very soon. Probably even tomorrow. Expect a nice little breakout. Okay. So moving on to the last coin that we're gonna be doing some TA on. It's a coin that I've already done TA on, as a matter of fact. And this is a coin that I called in my channel today. This is Mana. Okay, and I called this coin, I believe at like 1610 or something, somewhere around there. And so I'm just gonna delete this stuff, because this is all that you guys really need to see right here. So pretty much Mana had a huge impulse today. Okay, Mana came out from right here, and we went all the way up to here. Alright, so I called this about like this morning, I want to say, because I saw this mean ass wedge, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna break out. And it did exactly what I wanted to do, and it broke out. You see this wedge right here. This wedge was massive. Okay, and I figured that we were gonna break out, because we just kind of impulsed our way up out of nowhere, and then we go up from there all the way back to our top wedge. Okay, all the way back to our 100%. So that's the same thing that MTL might do, because you see MTL was also cruising right on the 23%. Okay, and then it moved right up to the 100%. So now we're sitting here, and we actually broke this part and went to 18,800, and then we kind of retraced back down to here, somewhere around here, past 1800, or maybe on just a steady ascension it'll move, or we might retrace back down and then go up. But either way it goes, this was a huge move. But we are going to have a pretty decent amount of cooling off period to do. So keep that in mind if you're in mana, that you might be going down for a little bit, but not too bad. You just have to cool off from your impulse. All right. So that's basically some TA on Verge, Bitcoin, MTL, mana, and a little bit of FA on what's going on in the crypto market. Lance, if you wanted to add anything before we go as to just what's going on in the market right now.
Yeah, I'll say a couple things that I mentioned yesterday in the
Okay.
stream, but I know my mic wasn't picking it up too well, so I just kind of want to reiterate what I was saying yesterday. So basically, this next phase, in the financial space, and including the crypto space, is going to be a form like a kind of redistribution of wealth. Guys that are in, early on in the space,
Mm.
like us, just recently we saw this giant pump from from it went from 7K to all of a sudden a couple days later it was at 20K,
Right.
and people went crazy. Everyone started buying, and now we're on this giant retracement. But the guys that got in early, like us, I believe we're going to be the ones that profit the most. We're going to be able to look back and say, oh yeah, I was in that, I was in that pump back in 2017, 2018. I rode it all the way down, and then I rode it all the way back up, and here we are
Right.
today. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, a lot of people that are going to be watching our videos are obviously here to to make a difference in their life. Everyone has someone who they care about, who they love, who they would like to provide a better life for, and or it could even be just yourself. The point is you're not satisfied with your current condition of life. So we're here to teach everything that we can to anyone who's willing to listen.
Right.
Because this is the time where you need to make the right decisions, and hopefully you can make a big impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
That's
definitely.
that's all I got, man.
All right. Well, all right then. So I guess we'll just wrap up the stream here for today. So we'll make another live stream tomorrow, doing some TA on some more coins, going over some more stuff that's going on in the crypto world. So all right, I will see you guys later.